Good morning everyone at this ungodly hour of 5:30. I have just had the morning from hell, which is why I am now sitting in my bedroom watching BBC News. Basically woke up about, half an hour ago, Mother? About an hour ago, and was just in so much pain. I probably looked like I was giving birth. Yeah, Mum can confirm that. Pain, and it takes forever for the Nurofen to kick in, and I can't swallow, cocodamol at this point because I'll just be sick, and I have been sick as well, which now means I have that horrible taste in the back of my throat, and I'm just trying to drink lots of fluids, but hopefully I can go back to sleep and talk to you again at some more earthly hour. Well, good morning again, guys. It is now 8:30, which is not what I'd usually call a more reasonable hour in the morning, but today it is much more reasonable than 5:30. So I still don't feel great. I'm just going to go downstairs, I think, and watch some TV and lie on the sofa with my duvet and pillow. But here is my outfit of the day. So, bandana, because I can't bother doing anything in my hair. Still my Voltigan amber necklace, as you probably have guessed. It's not really working anymore. Just a stretchy lace top and shorts, and that's all I can bother with. I never wear shoes. Ooh. Yeah, I've got my lunette menstrual cup in. No. My lunette menstrual cup in and an Essence of Eve panty liner on. I leaked horribly through the pad I put on earlier this morning. I didn't quite anticipate how heavy my period was going to get. I had my Creations by 5 12-inch light to regular pad, because usually when it just starts it's not that heavy, but clearly I misjudged that, so horrible leak through my underwear, but I think I've now got a hold on it, so yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. It's now 10 o'clock, 10:20. So basically what happened last night is I went to bed, kind of normal time, didn't feel anything, no cramping or anything. Then at about 5 a.m. I think, I woke up, or 4:30 a.m, I woke up and I just felt these cramps along my abdomen, and then I panicked because I knew immediately I'd started my period, and I got up, and of course as soon as I panicked I felt really sick. The cramping increased, and I just, you can't control that just happens. Is this zoomed in really close? Okay. So I couldn't control that, obviously, and so I took some medication, and I felt really, really sick. I couldn't take my cocodamol because that just makes me puke when I feel sick, so I had to take 2 Nurofens, which I can swallow, and I was sick, but not until later on. I just tried to keep it down so that the medication would have time to get into my bloodstream and everything and start working. And about 15 minutes later, after I'd taken them, the cramping was starting to ease off, but it was still quite bad, and I went to get my mum and stuff, and that's when I felt really, really sick and was like, right, I'm going to be sick. And luckily I have a sink behind my bed, as you've probably seen in my videos, which is very well placed in this instance because I was sick. Yeah, and being sick's horrible anyway, but the problem was, when you're sick and it goes up the back and it's almost coming out your nose, and then you can't breathe. I have respiratory problems anyway, so it was really difficult for me, and that was when I was like, Mum, I think you need to get the ambulance, because I was like, can't breathe, kind of thing. I do have an inhaler, but it doesn't really do much in those instances, but it did help a bit, and as the pain was starting to ease off by that point, so I knew it was not going to be too long before I'd be okay again. About another 10 minutes later, the cramping had really eased. I got Mum to get me a hot lavender, which is like a hot water bottle you heat in the microwave. Wheat bags, people call them as well. So yeah, that's what happened with that. And then I went to sleep again at 5:30 because I was shattered. I'd only had about 3 hours sleep by that point. No, maybe more than that, about 4 hours sleep. So yeah, eventful night. That was not nice, but I'm okay now. Just drinking lots of fluids and stuff. But I did have some good news, because I woke up and, well, actually I hit this yesterday, but I hit 9,000 subscribers. So very soon I'll hit 10,000, I think, and then we can have the live stream that a lot of people have been asking me about. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I will give you a date sooner. I'll do a video on it, so you'll know when it's happening. and I'll tell you the times it's going to be happening so you can work out when you need to be online for that sort of thing. But yeah, so I will update you guys later. It's now 2 p.m. and I've realised that today's vlog is probably going to be a really, really dull vlog, I'm afraid, just because I can't really do much. So I guess I could go into talking a little bit about my, everyone keeps asking about my ME, myalgic encephalomyelitis. I have got a new treatment I'm trying at the moment, but it's a bit, what's the word? Controversial, I think is the word I'm using. Not in the sense that anything I'm doing some people think is wrong, some people think is right. In the sense that there's not a lot of research done into it, so some people are very skeptical over whether it will work or not. So I want to wait a little bit longer. But I have to say, I experienced one of the things that they said I could possibly experience the other day. I know this is all very cryptic, but they said I got a headache basically. I never get headaches, and he told me there was a possibility, it was very small, that this particular thing he was doing could cause me a headache, but it was more likely to cause me a stomachache. And I thought, oh yeah, because I usually suffer from stomachache, so I was spending the whole day expecting to get stomachache, and then my head started pounding, so I got a headache. And that's when I kind of thought, oh my gosh, because I don't know if it would be a placebo effect, because I really did not think I would get a headache. I was expecting a stomachache, which I didn't get in the end, apart from my period, but that's completely different, obviously. So yeah, I think it is working. I've had more energy. It's chronic energy that I suffer from. I don't have enough energy. I have a chronic lack of energy, I should say. And I managed to make 2 trips up to London this week, which is insane, really. I had to get my point shoes, that green bag you can see there. It's my Gainer Minden point shoes, which I'm still not convinced over, but we'll have to see. So yeah, we had to make 2 trips up because I got the wrong size the first time. But yeah, so I think my energy is improving, and hopefully it will keep doing that. Also, a quick note on all the medication I've taken today. It's just been Nurofen. I had 2 Nurofen tablets when I woke up in agony, and I had 2 more about an hour or 2 ago when I started cramping again. So that's all the medication I've had today. I probably will have some more later because I'm just trying to keep this down. It's been quite bad this month. Obviously the Baltic Amber, which is what I wear this for, hasn't helped with that, but I am still wearing it because in September I think I've said this before, I had my braces taken off, and I'm not sure whether that will hurt when I get my retainer and stuff, and this really does help with teeth. So I'm keeping it on for that, and then after my teeth have been sorted out, I'll probably stop wearing this because I can't really notice any other difference from it. So now I'm just having a bath. It is 4 p.m, pretty much exactly 4 p.m. I went to sleep at 3, had a little nap until, from 2 till 3, sorry, the bath's running. So I'm just going to put this pad on when I get out of the bath. It's the Miller pads, which I'm going to do a review on when I've tried them. It's the Athene one. They're made in Europe, actually. I was kind of glad about that because I try a lot of American brands, but I don't try. Hang on, it's all a bit quieter. But I don't try a lot of European brands. I do try quite a few English brands though. So yeah, I'm just going to add that, and I'm going to put some lavender oil and some magnesium salt into the bath. I will just grab those out of Phoebe. This is lavender oil. Magnesium. Okay. I just realised I forgot to show you guys the organic body wash that I use. It's by Dr. Organics, and it literally just contains aloe vera juice. So this is what I use as my body wash in the bath. Just thought I should throw that in there because I know a couple of you were asking about that. So one thing I'm constantly asked, and I just realised I should probably put this in the video, is how much menstrual blood can my menstrual cups hold, even the small ones. So I do have a light period, and today is my heaviest day, which is probably more like somebody's irregular day, to be honest, but I'm going to show you a photo, which I put on my Instagram, because my Instagram's all about menstrual stuff, so like, if you're wondering why it's on my Instagram page, it's because it's purely dedicated to menstruation, and I don't really care what you think, but I am about to show you a picture of genuine menstrual blood. So if you are squeamish about blood, I really recommend you exit the video right now. You have been warned. But let me just show you the pic really quickly. So you can see it's nothing too graphic, but that's about the amount that my menstrual cup could hold after about 7 hours on my heaviest day, and that's my lunette cup size 1. So yeah, my menstrual cups can really hold a lot for me. I do sometimes bleed a little bit more than that if I catch it. If my period starts in the morning, then it'll be a little bit heavier than that. I was quite surprised by how light that is. It can be about half full after about 7 hours usually. It's probably more like 7.5 hours actually. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys so you could actually see it. Actually, it's not too graphic because it's just red liquid. It could be tomato juice for all you know in the bottom of a menstrual cup. But yeah, that is how much my menstrual cup can hold. Right, well, it is now about 6:30 and I've just had my session with my new doctor who's trying to sort out my ME, and it reminded me of the one thing that he cannot say my name. My first name is actually Bryony and Bree is my nickname, but this guy cannot understand that he always calls me Brianna, which is one of the reasons why my nickname is Bree, because everyone can say it and spell it correctly. But yeah, so I just spoke to him, had my session, feeling really relaxed and everything. That's the great thing about this particular method is I don't have to take any medication. I don't even have to go see him. He can do it over the phone, and like, yeah. So it's an energy healing thing, and I was willing to do it because it's non-invasive. I don't have to take it, as I said before, I don't have to take any medication. They don't even have to touch you to do it. They just do it with their minds and their hands. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you don't have to believe in it to, you know, like, you could be the most skeptical person in the world, and if it's going to work, it will still work on you. It's not like you have to believe in the power of something to do it. So yeah, I think that's it for today's vlog. This is period vlog 4, I believe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.